looking for a fun way to give a gift card? Hi, I'm Jessica Taylor from Ink It Up with Jessica, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to make this quick and easy fun fold card with a gift card pocket inside. Here are the pieces that you'll need. For my base, I used Pretty Peacock. That is 4¼ inches by 5½ inches. This is a quarter sheet of 8½ by 11 cardstock. Patterned paper to layer on top of it. This is 4 inches by 5¼ inches, and it's from the A Walk in the Forest Designer Series paper pack from Stampin' Up. You could use different patterns for all of your pieces. I chose to use the same piece. You're gonna need a piece of cardstock. I used Pretty Peacock for the fun fold. This is 3¼ inches by 9 inches. And we're just gonna score that at 4½ inches. I'm gonna use the scoring blade, that's the lighter gray one on my paper trimmer, to do the scoring. You could also just fold this piece in half. We'll go ahead and fold that while we have it here and give it a nice crease with the bone folder. Next, I have a piece of 3 inch by 4¼ inch patterned paper for the front. And then for the inside, it's the same size piece, 3 inches by 4¼ inches of basic white. And then for the gift card holder part, a piece of patterned paper that is 2 inches by 4¼ inches. I'm just going to use a circle punch, and I'm using the 2 3/8 inch circle punch because that's what I used to decorate the front. And I'm just going to center that on this piece and punch out just a little notch. Then we'll go ahead and tape this all together. I like to start from the bottom, so I'm going to put tape on my patterned paper that is going right on the card base. So this will fit in a regular envelope. This is a regular A2 size card, and I kept my embellishments to a minimum so that I could mail it with just one postage stamp. Next, I'm gonna tape the fun fold part on top so that it opens to the left. I'm using a double-sided tape called Stampin' Seal. This is my favorite kind of adhesive, but you could use any kind of glue or adhesive that you like to use. When you're using a fun fold card, you want to make sure that you're using an adhesive that really sticks. Then I'll put this piece on the front. And I'm just centering it right on that fun fold part, like so. Now, when I put the gift card pocket on the inside, I like to use tear and tape adhesive. This is even a little bit stronger, and it will make sure that this pocket doesn't tear out when I am putting the gift card in or the recipient is taking it out. So you want to make sure that you just put tape across the edges so that the gift card will fit inside the pocket. So you want both sides and then across the bottom. So you want to make sure that you're not putting any adhesive in the center or up by that notch. So then we'll just peel the backing off of the tear and tape, and then it's just a double-sided tape. And then I'll position that towards the bottom. We want to make sure there's room for our gift card in the inside. And there's a nice pocket. And then let me stamp on this quick before I tape this piece on the inside. For this card, I chose to use the Circle Saying stamp set because I got to help design the stamp set, so I love it. And I've been having so much fun finding images from different stamp sets that fit inside this Celebrate circle. So I'm going to use the Celebrate circle and then this cute little bear and the Warm Wishes from the Berry Cute stamp set. For the Celebrate circle, I find it easiest to put it down flat so that then you can pick it up with your block, and that way it will stay in a circle. I'm going to stamp it with Pretty Peacock on basic white cardstock. I like to cut my basic white into 2 3/4 inch strips, and that makes it easier for me to stamp and punch out with the circle and get the most out of my cardstock. Before I punch, I'm going to stamp the cute little bear on the inside with Balmy Blue ink. You can do this either way. I just find it easier to stamp first and then punch. Just put him in the middle and we'll punch him out for the front. Then I'm going to go back to my Pretty Peacock ink and the Warm Wishes stamp from the Berry Cute stamp set and stamp on the center of this white piece. The white piece is something you're going to want on the inside. It makes it easier to write your greeting on. I guess you wouldn't have to stamp a greeting on it if you didn't want to. I like to use this silicone mat underneath where I'm adding my adhesive, because if I get any adhesive on it, it's super easy to clean up. Whereas if I get it on the surface that I'm using down here, sometimes that makes a mess that is hard to clean up. So I'm just going to tape that on the inside. I have a piece that I'm going to put on the front. This is Pretty Peacock. That is 3/4 inches wide by 4¼ inches wide. It's this measurement because I had a scrap sitting around that was perfect to use. And then often I would use Stampin' Dimensionals to pop this up, but I really want to make sure that I don't add too much bulk for mailing. So I'm just going to add some adhesive across the center of my circle and plop that on the front. You could also emboss this piece with an embossing folder to add a little bit of extra. And then for the final embellishment that adds no bulk, but you can never go wrong with, is Wink of Stella. Just adds a little bit of shimmer and shine to that adorable little polar bear. So there you go, a quick and easy fun fold card for giving a gift card. I hope that you give this a try. Thanks so much for watching.